So what should you guys do? Well, from an IT standpoint, I mean, to log everything. How many times have you heard a government official or somebody from the FBI tell you to log everything? I mean, obviously that's what we want when we come in. We want to see all the logs. And we know that is not cost effective for most companies. But you do need to log everything that you can log so that when there is an incident, we know where to go and we know what to do. You need to assume there is an intrusion. I dare say that most companies have some sort of intrusion going on. You know, and one of the areas that I didn't talk about, one of the threats that's really been kind of brought to us here in the FBI, we're trying to determine how to best affect it, is even on the criminal side. You know, so many times we're worried about protecting our information because we don't want our secrets to walk out the door. But what about a public company that has a negative report, whether it's sales or revenues or whatever that's going to be coming out? I would be interested to know, and this is not the right forum, but how you protect that information. I mean, do your executives send emails about the release of that information between themselves and talk about, okay, how are we going to put our spin on this to the media and to our investors when we do have to release this? Well, if somebody has intruded upon your email server and they're watching your emails, could they not take that information and then make trades in advance of you releasing your information? I mean, I say they could. And you know, it's a whole area that we've never worked on, we've never thought about. I've never thought about it. But we're going to start working with the SEC on trying to identify suspicious trades and then go back to you guys if you're the victim company and say, let's look in your network and let's see if anybody inadvertently or without authorization access that information. So just something else to think about on, you know, how important the logs are. If, you know, we're never going to be able to track those guys down if you guys aren't logging what you need to log so that we can have the information that we need. Certainly have the documentation that would identify, you know, where your hosts are. And I know that's a joke too. I mean, in the FBI, we add hosts, add computers, add laptops all the time. But you know, as much as you can. I mean, that's an important task. Sharing information, I think, is very vital. Unless we share information between different companies, we're not going to be able to you know, harden our defenses as much as we should. And again, be offensive. You may have heard me say that.